How's it going, guys? Arto here, and today I'm bringing you something different. I'm gonna bring you something that has been on my mind. As always, this channel, at the end of the day, it's just about the things that come to mind, right? And I've been reading a lot. I've been reading a lot of self-help things. I've been reading a lot of books. I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, these self-help gurus. And at the end of the day, man, like, I feel like everything is so confusing. And I don't know why everything has to be so confusing, because at the end of the day, yeah, we all need guidances at some point. We all need a direction, right? But at the end of the day, people will tell you, okay, go this path, but you have to be aware of this. Go this, and then you have to be aware of this. For example, you have to be, in order for you to be financially successful, right? You have to get to your goal, and then you have to be focused on one thing, and then disregard everything else. But then in reality, you have to be focusing on your family, you have to give maintenance to whoever it is, you have to exercise, and you have to do a lot of things, obviously. But then if you think about it, then you're gonna have to make up a balance, right? A balance where you're gonna balance work hours and rest hours and all of these things. And then you start wondering, it's like, dude, how are we supposed to live at one point? Like, you're supposed to be taking care of so many things that realistically you don't have the time. And I see all these people, I see the people that read write the books, not read, sorry, that write the books and everything, and they're old. They're old. Maybe I'm just having a 25 years crisis or something. Yes, I'm 25, by the way. Maybe I'm having a crisis or something, but I feel like not everything is as hard, but not everything is as easy. Because at the end of the day, when we're looking at people, that are giving us guidance, people are already realized we want to get there. But at the end of the day, for example, for me, I feel like I'm still like 25 years onto that. And I feel like that part of the process that we have to go over the 25 years is kind of the thing that it's so difficult. Oh, you cannot be too ambitious, but then you cannot be so, the opposite of ambitious. Like, you cannot be, you don't want that, and then you just don't want to be able to do that. Because if I want a lot of money, then I'm greedy. But then if I don't want a lot of money, then I'm not ambitious. If I want to make the perfect job, then I'm a perfectionist, which is bad. But then if I don't do a perfect job, then I'm a lazy guy, and that's bad. Like, everything is bad. Like, there's no way where you can actually tell yourself, okay, you're gonna do it. And at the end of the day, the way I like to comfort myself on this, it's by just really, I don't know, just filling up. It's not filling up, but like just going through the balance, I would say. Just balance to me, it's something that it's not super try hard, but it's not like super lazy, right? You want to be in that middle line. And at the end of the day, sometimes this middle line is very, very difficult to get to, because, for example, for me, either I work 16 hours a day and I tell myself that I'm working really hard enough, over a full year I'm gonna be getting a lot of improvement, or I'm working 2 hours a day and then I tell myself I'm not working enough, and then I'm just gonna be average. And I feel like that's one of the things, right? Maybe we all want to be average, and I mean, we all don't want to be average. We all want to be really, really good at what it is, but then we don't really understand what, like, the costs of actually being really, really good. And it's tough. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes you're gonna have to be giving up sleep. Sometimes you're gonna be giving up, you're gonna have to make sacrifices. Discipline is very important, because that's another thing, time, since time is our biggest resource right now when we're young, it's like, we need to make use of it. But then when we're making use of it, we need to be taking care of ourselves. We need to, eat well. We need to have fun times. We have to enjoy our lives, right? And then, like, all of this clash in my head. It's like so weird. Like, you have to be taking care of so many things that at the end of the day, how are you supposed to be chasing whatever it is that you want? And this could be another topic of another video, I would say, if you like this type of video, hopefully you do. It's like you go in a straight line between, like, just to something. Just do something for 20 years and then you'll be fine. I like the 3 years rule, where you dedicate yourself into one thing for 3 years and you can definitely master that, but because of the calculations, like 10, well, hold on. calculator. If you 8 times 8 hours per day, let's just say 7 days a week, right? 7 days a week times 4 times 12. You're gonna have 2.6k hours in a year, right? And then if you do 3 years, you're gonna have 8k hours, which is almost 10k hours, which is the mastery of the craft that you're doing, you know, 10k hours. But at the end of the day, man, it's like so difficult. Like you don't, people tend to get desperate. Like the process, it's really desperate. And I don't know, man. For example, this YouTube, I only have what, 4 subscribers, and then I have what, around 40 days already. And I'm not gonna lie, I've been trying to look for tips, I've been trying to look for improvement and everything, but at the end of the day, even though it technically doesn't show up my video so far because I've been focusing a lot on League and stuff, it's like, at some points you start getting desperate because I've been uploading almost 35 videos, I think, and then I only have 4 subs. And then at this point, you're expecting at least, you know, 10, 20, 30 subs, right? And then, you know, at that process is that you start getting desperate and you're like, you know, it's not working, I'm just gonna go ahead and quit. And it's like, no, you cannot be quitting. You need to keep going, right? And this is what I'm telling, like, you don't have to be super amazing or you don't have to be like super bad. As long as you can keep going, you start learning, because maybe you've been doing the same thing for like 40 days, 50 days, 60 days straight, but then on that 61st day, you're gonna change things up. And, you know, I believe in that, you know, consistency, putting yourself out there. I feel like this is a very good example with the lottery. People tend to play the lottery because they need to be on the ball, right? People, they technically say, oh yeah, I need to be playing it because you don't ever know what could happen, right? So that's kind of the thing, you know, if you keep the consistency, at the end of the day, you're gonna, you know, keep going. So yeah, that's technically what I had in my mind. In summary or in conclusion, just keep going. That's, I think, what I'm trying to say. I think this video was more of a rant, me in front of the camera just ranting out. Because at the end of the day, I've been thinking about that a lot. Either, you know, either you're too good or you're horrible. Like you cannot be good in between. Like there's no averages. And it's like, it's so much pressure into the people of this generation, and not just this generation, but like everything. And then people don't really understand that they need to let the time go. They need to, like, even I sometimes I don't understand that. I just don't understand how I can stay for 360 days or 730 days just doing the same thing, not seeing any improvement. Or yeah, you know, you see some improvements. I'm not gonna say that you don't. You're gonna see some improvements, but then these improvements are gonna come like super slowly, and then this is when we start like, I don't really want that. So yeah. In summary, again, sorry, I'm just getting too distracted. I don't have any scripts. I'm just speaking my mind right now, I guess. Speaking of a mind of a 25-year-old who is in the middle of a crisis, I would say. I don't really know. So yeah, just keep going, just keep moving forward, guys. Don't overextend, but then don't underextend, if that's something that I could say. I don't really know. So yeah, if you like this video, please subscribe, and, you know, comment if you're feeling like this. If you're not, then that's fine. If you got to this point in the video, I really do appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and let me know if you enjoyed these type of videos. I love speaking my mind, so I'm gonna be doing these type of videos a lot aside from League. So yeah, as always, stay healthy, drink lots of water because it's really good, and yeah, see you in the next video.